Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy AAron2420. I'm bringing you guys my PGL Week 11 game versus Maral, coach of the Slovenian Slowbros. I want to give a quick little update, just because it's honestly just been on my mind. Basically, this game, it could very well put us into playoff contention. Now, I'm still debating on whether Week 12 I'm going to meme or not. This reason being is I'm actually really burnt out on this team, in all honesty, and a very small part of me is hoping we don't make playoffs. Obviously, if we lose this game, we're probably out of playoffs, but if we do win this game, there is definitely a chance that we can make playoffs, and part of me would rather not, if I'm being completely honest. If I make playoffs, I'm gonna try, because I'm not gonna just throw a spot when I've already made playoffs. That's not fair. But at the same time, though, if I can avoid playoffs, then someone who actually wants to be and makes playoffs, and that's better for everyone. So I'm still debating on it. So Week 12, you may very well just see a team that does not make sense. If I did meme, I'm obviously bringing Abominable. My boy needs to come to at least one game. I might bring it regardless, in all honesty. I kind of want to make Abominable work since I did pick it up. So we'll see, of course. We will see what happens. You'll see at Week 12. I just figured I'd mention that. I'm going to mention it in my PMC game as well, because I know there are obviously some people who are only going to watch PMC, and PMC obviously will be affected differently. I'll cover PMC and what that would entail when we get into PMC. But I figured I might as well, at the very least, cover this. So, first up, I should get into the matchup, to be honest. I did a little bit of rambling. I should have at least covered the team before I rambled. That would have been fair, or at least made more sense. So I guess, while I do load that up, of course, I played the Slovenian Slowbros this week. This is a very weird matchup, not gonna lie. We fought Kieran Black twice this week. I think we're just cursed, to be honest. My opponent's roster this week was Kieran Black, Skarmory, Nihilego, Milotic, Chestnut, Florges, Magmortar, Mesprit, Golurk, Kangaskhan, and Mega Absol. So, a little bit of a peculiar roster. It seems... honestly, not to knock on a team or anything, but it seems kind of like a shitty balance team. No offense. Like, let me phrase that. It's a solid draft. I think the draft is fine, but it seems kind of like if you go on, like, a showdown ladder and play, like, a shitty balance team, in the sense, like, you know, Milotic, Florges, in like, a ladder game, they're, like, really shitty mons in OU. So that's more so the logic I meant with that. I actually really like Milotic's draft. I think it's one of my favorite drafts, personally, in the league. But that's just sort of the first thing that came into my mind when I was building this team. I was like, oh, okay, so it's like playing on OU, playing a shitty balance team. I have a lot of experience with that, as I low ladder a lot, because I don't overly care about ranking on ladder, I just meme a lot on the ladder. So, I see a lot of teams like that, which is, again, where the thought came from. The things like Milotic, Florges, even Chestnut to an extent. I've seen a couple of Chestnut teams on, like, shitty balance teams, or even Stall Chestnut. It's just a thing. So I'm sort of used to a lot of those mons. I know a lot of what they do from my experience of losing to them with teams that I shouldn't be using in the ladder. I also play those mons a lot in format. Things like Milotic, I'm used to breaking through Milotic at this point. I'm used to breaking through a lot of those defensive cores, Milotic, Florges. It's a core I'm used to breaking. Kieran Black, used to playing around it. I literally played around it earlier this week as well. So this week wasn't overly a hard week to prep for, in all honesty. I sort of knew, looking at this matchup, what I had to bring, what worked, what didn't work. It was really easy. And that's sort of another reason, again, like, why I'm really just, like, bored with this team. It's just, I sort of know what I have to bring and what I can't bring off of matchup alone. And while you can say that with, like, any team, it's like, you sort of know there's not really a lot of creativity or a lot of room I have with this team, because it's just how weird this team is. I don't have a lot of comfort room. I have what I have, and I need to run it a certain way or it doesn't work. So, first up, of course, we do have GM Hustlers, our Lycan Rock this week. With Jolly Nature, I have Tough Claws with the Lycanium Z. I figured I might as well try and make my opponent have to do more editing. Hopefully he knows to edit out the part with the Z move, or he's going to get copy striked. I have Stone Edge, Assault Rock, Stealth Rock, and SD. This thing I figured could not only be a solid way around things like Kieran Black, but it could always just get up rocks to prevent Kieran Black from being as deadly as well. So that's always something as well that I figured was really solid with Zamon. Next up, we got top tier Waifu with Calm Mind, Hyper Voice, Psyshock, Sub. It's same guard we've been running like every week. Again, this is on top of the why I don't like this team. I love using guard, but I don't like how locked into a Calm Mind sub role it's been. If that's how guard is, as fun as it is winning with guard every week, I don't overly like reusing it anymore. especially on this team. It's gotten old. It's gotten old. Next up, we have Weavile, Liepards, knockoff low kick, SD, Ice Crash. Again, it's pretty similar to what we've been running a lot of weeks. I'm speaking from Mega Absol. Low kick at +2 does a ton of damage to it. Low kick was more so for Gear Black. This still happens to Oko Mega Absol. Same as Ice Crash. Helios, Life Orb with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Bogus Blast, Grass Knot. Just coverage this week in all honesty. That's all. I have Suicune with Toxic Sub, Protect, Scald. Y'all know what Fincoon does. It's really not that complicated. We have Anime Titties with Taunt, Toxic Spikes, Flamethrower, and Earth Power. I brought T-Spikes in case Nihilego doesn't come. If Nihilego comes, I just Earth Power it first, and then bam, we're flying. Flamethrowers for Skarmory. It's really just an anti-lead that can also set Toxic Spikes versus his potential lead options, and I can taunt all of them. That's really it. Good, that's it. Okay, that's our team for this week. I spent most of the time rambling, I know, but the other time, there's like 2 minutes of actual build. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy AAron2420, and I'm bringing you guys my PGL week 11 game, I believe. This is versus Marl, coach of the Slovenian Slowbros. You're on a very interesting team this week. I think Splurge actually like really hit it on the head in my mock. Actually, no, never mind. Splurge missed like half his points. He did get. I'll give him. I'll give my front office that they predicted that that Magmortar would actually come. So Magmortar, Skarmory, Nihilego with Beast Boosh, Florges. I figured Florges would probably come. His team gets Toxic Stalled otherwise. I'm shocked no Milotic actually. That really surprises me because this team does not handle Weavile well. Besides like defensive Magmortar, I guess. But it seems also like it's really badly pressured by Speaking Gardevoir. Holy shit. Anyway, Mega Absol, Absolutely. Oh, I almost wrote absolutely Absolute. Oh my god, that would have been really stupid on my notes. With Levitate. Funny thing is I'm actually looking over here for my notes. Yeah, I'm staring straight into the camera and I'm typing this way. So it's just very off. Anyway, his lead. He's leading Skarmory or with Nihilego. I think I'm gonna lead off with Anime Titties regardless. Because I could just taunt either one. He's probably gonna lead off with Skarmory. And I could taunt that very effortlessly. Same as Mesprit too. Mesprit could also be a rocker. I didn't even think about that. Skarmory could probably just be spikes and hazard removal. Mesprit be rocks and then like healing wish or something. Very well possible. But we do have Messagrowl as our avatar, so we can't lose. We literally cannot lose. So I believe in us. The question is, does the background believe in us? Does the background actually load? Because last time it didn't. It's been very 50-50 this season. Sometimes it loads, sometimes it doesn't. It did load. It's underwater. Okay, I chose this because Suicune's actually been putting in a lot of work lately, and I figured Suicune kind of does a lot this matchup. It happened to match up very phenomenally versus the team he brought too. Okay, so he leads off with his Mega Absol. Now, in terms of Mega Absol, that's a solid lead in terms of like getting around potential hazards and all that. Absol Mega. Because we're not Life Orb. Earth Power still does 2 at KO. He doesn't actually do a lot of damage to us anyway. I don't, potentially depending on his spread, he might not even kill with Knockoff plus Sucker Punch, which is actually very interesting. So I could potentially just go for Earth Power twice and just kill this thing. In fact, if he goes for Sword Stance, Knockoff does Oko, but Sucker Punch would not. So he might end up just flat out losing to Nidoqueen Queen. He's gonna go for Knockoff. Okay, that's fine. Very expected. He does. Oh, did I accidentally brought Poison Point. Are we serious? Okay, well, that explains why this doesn't kill. I do still at least beat the Absol 1v1. But, oh, that's really stupid of me. Wow, I just created more editing for myself accidentally when, if I was Sheer Force. I'm curious to see if Sheer Force would have killed. Because I did invest all my hits for Sheer Force. Sheer Force would have potentially OHKO'd this thing. Actually, there's a small chance Sheer Force would have OHKO'd. At the very least, though, from these damage rolls, a Sucker Punch does not actually kill me. It does 90 mo. Actually, Sucker Punch maybe kill me. Fuck it. Let's click Flamethrower just in case he switches out. Because Flamethrower still kills anyway. I don't care that I reveal it. He obviously knows I have coverage for his Skarmory. Like, he's not stupid. He's 7-2, guys, so he clearly at least knows what he's doing, kind of. Kind of in parentheses. He's going for Ice Beam. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, Ice Beam. That's actually gotten fancy. I like that. And it does manage to kill. Okay. So that's solid tech. I like that. Absol. Mega Absol kills Nidoqueen with Ice Beam. That's important to note, actually. It does suck that we can't get our Toxic Spikes up, but they don't overly help versus this team anyway. It's really just Florges, and plus Nihilego would have gotten them back anyway. And I do still have like Gardevoir for Nihilego, for example, as long as I'm behind a sub, and Suicune obviously handles it well. So, not overly concerned. I protect this week this week, right? Yes, I do protect, because protect should be able to kill this thing off. So, that's fine. We'll take it. That was actually like really fucking stupid. Oh, that shouldn't have happened. I could have potentially just Oko this absolute turn 1. Oh, I feel really stupid now, guys. Really stupid. This hurt my ego a lot. I like prepped Nidoqueen to be a potential win con even, and it's clearly not doing it. Obviously, like Suicune and Gardevoir do it so much better, but I prepped it to be a potential win con, and it's clearly not going to do that. All right, Mesprit, that's fine. I have a very fast Suicune this week, so he won't be able to outspeed me unless he's Scarfed. So I do get up a sub guarantee here. So that's fine. I don't mind this. He can't Toxic my Suicune unless he's Scarfed. So he's definitely not Scarfed Mesprit at the very least. We do know that now. He's going to go for Stealth Rock. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind Stealth Rock. As I said, I don't have any Sashes this week. My Weavile is the only weakness on my team this week, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the only weakness. Yes, it's the only weakness. Okay, that's fine. My Weavile isn't even that important in this matchup. Probably nothing it really helps with. My Lycanroc is going to be so much more important. Again, potential win con right there. My win cons are either this Suicune, my Gardevoir, or the Lycanroc. All three of them potentially just win the game at this point. Especially that Absol that was his only form of priority, so he would need a Scarf at this point to actually beat my Lycanroc. And Scarf Magmortar isn't going to cut it. So he screens, okay. That's perfectly fine. I really do not care that this is screens. He's probably Light Clay too, but we'll find out. Light Screen. We'll find out the next turn when he takes damage. He's probably not going to be able to break my sub, which means I'm going to get back up to full. So, Scald, how much is Scald going to do? We're going to find out at least. We can probably find out. Alright, so this is hard. I keep mistyping. There we go. Okay. So, let's see. Light Screen is up, of course. Suicune, I missed what his last move was. God damn it. Alright, well, my Scald, yeah, he's at the very least maxed. He's probably got some Spit F in there as well to have taken it that well. Because I do 10% minimum. I probably did less than 10% to that, to be honest. I'm gonna click Protect here because it's pretty free. He's gonna withdraw, it's fine. Steel Kakash. Okay, that's Skarmory, that's fine. I don't care about Skarmory coming in, to be honest. It doesn't do anything to my Suicune. He's just trying to Hazard Stack or something. But I don't mind, because Suicune could just sit versus his team. So his other move was Reflect. Okay, I actually was just checking the bottom screen just to see if it gave away Reflect, and it did. So that's fine. I really don't care. I'm gonna Scald. We also did learn that Mesprit, I don't think Mesprit had leftovers, which means it's probably just Light Clay, which again, I'm fine with that. It really doesn't matter. I'm gonna put Light Clay in my notes for now, because that's what I'm thinking it is, and I think there's pretty obviously strong evidence that it's Light Clay, so it's fine. I just gotta burn the Skarmory, to be honest, and then Suicune just lets Gardevoir win. So, when are we going to burn this Skarmory? Because it can't touch us. It would have to Whirlwind. Skarmory is losing this 1v1 so easily. And as I said, I don't mind the hazards up versus my team. Because my team pressures him enough to the point where, like, as long as Sturdy's broken this thing, Lycanroc just clicks Lycaname Z, and he has, like, no switching. Nothing on his team switches into that. Even Nihilego dies to that plus a Stone Edge. So, he has no switching. So as I said, Lycanroc, really solid versus this team, especially the fact that he didn't bring Chestnut. That was like his one thing for it. That was also one of his best answers for Suicune too. So I really do not get bringing like no Chestnut. He could have still gotten spikes up. So again, like what was the issue? I don't get it. Obviously, you know he probably had his reasons. Skarmory's not burned. It did get up some spikes and Whirlwind. Okay. Come on, can we bring Helios? Hey, we brought a Weavile. I mean, I'll take it. I'm like. Come on now. That's a potential win con. No, it's not actually a win con. I am going to... Alright, so his light screen wore off. That's fine. I'm going to click Knockoff here because it's actually ridiculously free. And he's probably going to click Whirlwind anyway. I'd rather just get rid of this thing's item. Because an item with Skarmory, obviously, it's easier to handle. He's definitely taking Whirlwind here, though, just trying to chip down my team, which is fine. I don't mind, because eventually he's going to bring in the wrong mon and flat out lose. Because, as I said, if he brings in, like, Gardevoir or Lycanroc, his team is over. Is that Skarmory lost his Wakanberry? Okay. This thing no longer is handling Heliolisk. Wakanberry. That's fine. Heliolisk, perfect. Speak of the devil. He has no ground type. No switch into this, because his light screen's gone. So, yeah, what's his play? What's his play? Because I don't see any. Alright, let's just click Thunderbolt, to be honest. It's so free. I've never seen a freer Thunderbolt in my life. Skarmory is dead. Dead boy. Heliolisk kills Skarmory with Thunderbolt. Okay. That's a dead Skarmory. His next mon he brings in has to be a Scarfer or it's Absol, but Absol, like, dies in one turn to poison, so it doesn't really matter. He could very well bring in Florges. I think Florges is probably his best switch in, because as I said, I just switch out versus Absol into, like, Weavile and just sack it, because it's really not needed versus his team. I Toxic Saw the Mesprit at this point, has no recovery, obviously, unless it's Wish Florges, but even Wish Florges, I mean, as I said, I do still beat his team overall 1v1. He doesn't have anything reliable. My Gardevoir still like 6-0s him at this point. If I get a sub up, I beat everything. So I don't overly mind having, especially since I killed the Skarmory. Skarmory is like his best way around Gardevoir of these 6. I don't know if he actually had a better way around Gardevoir, to be fair. Maybe like Spadef, Milotic with Haze. But again, even then, I do still have Psyshock as an option. So it wasn't like the best option, but it's the best option his team had because his steel type is really Spadef weak, and I don't think he had a poison type. No, his poison type is Nihilego, which gets bopped by Psyshock. So we confirm this thing is not in fact we confirm. I also don't think it's light screens because it's alright, light clay because this screens went away way too early. This Mesprit's gonna take a lot from Thunderbolt. Yep, that's a fair chunk. He's gonna go for light screen here, that's fine. Between the Toxic, he's gonna die next turn to Thunderbolt, so it's fine. Yep, Toxic, and then he dies to Thunderbolt, so it's honestly fine. I'll claim another kill with Lisk. Lizard King! That's also his last screen he's getting up, so I'm fine with that. Kills Mesprit with Thunderbolt. This game's also, oh, by the way, this game is a very important playoff game, actually, or potential playoff game, because we're currently 6-4 after our game with Crimson, and this would make us 7-4. And if we win out, we'd be 8-4, and I believe 8-4 we would be pretty good at the playoffs. I think we're currently ranked like 10 overall. I'll pull it up on the site real quick while I do have time, of course. Rankings. So our game versus Crimson is not actually winning yet. After our game versus Crimson, we would be 6-4 plus 2. Currently we rank 6th on our side, and that's to another 5-4 team who's 5-4 plus 2, which is the Gardevoir Guardians. On the other side, we're currently behind 6 other teams. With our win versus Crimson, we would be in 10th place. If we won out, we do play, of course, a 7-3 team, actually, my bad, 7-3, not 7-2, but we play a 7-3 team right now, and we would also be playing versus, we'd be playing versus 1-17, so I guess that wouldn't help our playoff odds more necessarily. In terms of Heliolisk here, I'm just going to stay in Thunderbolt. I don't lose anything by doing that, to be honest. If anything, I gain information, because I find out if he's Scarfed or not, or, like, if he's AV, or whatever item he might be. He might even be Belly Drum, who knows. But I was warned to not get swept by Belly Drum. Okay, so he's not actually Scarf. That's fine. That's a beefy boy. I get that he has a light screen up, but Jesus Christ, that's beefy. And he is, in fact, the Flame Charge set. That's fine. I had the Belly Drum set, my bad. So he's Leftovers. What? I mean, that's fine. Heliolisk comes in just to Cellrox. He does know that, right? Not Heliolisk, Lycanroc just comes in a Cellrox and then switches his team. Even with the screen up, I potentially can kill this. So I'm gonna just go for Thunderbolt. I don't lose anything by doing so. He just killed off his Magmortar. He literally just suicided it. Because Magmortar could have just killed this off, set up later, like, versus anything else. Like, even Gardevoir, if I was unboosted, he could have just set up versus Gardevoir. He probably didn't even need the boost if he's physical. He just goes for Flame Charge and then Flare Blitz or something. I don't know. But I'm a little... It's a little weird that he'd set up now when I still do have my Lycanroc. I don't get it. I just flat out do not get it.
But as I said, I'll take it, because we still do have speed guarantee because he was leftovers, not like a Salic Berry set, for example. If he was Salic Berry Belly Drum, that would have been really solid. He's Mach Punch, okay. Oh, I forgot about Mach Punch, okay. That's fine, we do still have speed with Lycanroc. Kills Heliolisk with Mach Punch. I'm gonna just add in my notes the spread that we know about real quick. Leftovers. Belly Drum. Mach Punch. So I don't think he has Reflective, but I'll calculate it just in case. My Accelerock still bops this thing. Even if he happened to have a Reflect Up, my Accelerock still bops this thing. And he doesn't have a switch into it either, because as I said, Florges and Nihilego both died at Accelerock plus Lycanium Z, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna click Accelerock here. I don't lose anything by doing so. I only gain stuff, to be honest. His Mach Punch cannot outspeed me. Once that Absol is dead, I can just set up rocks, and then Magmortar pretty much dies at that point anyway. I think we might have won this. I don't want to call it yet, because it's only like 13, just over 13 minutes in that game, and it's still 4-4. But I think we've already won this game. I would feel confident in betting on that. To be fair, a little too into betting, especially for my age, but I'd bet on it. I bet on it pretty confidently that we could still win this game, and that we're in a very winning position right now. Because, as I mentioned, the Lycanium Z sort of cleans through steam at this point. That Nihilego would need to be, like, Scarfed to actually handle my Lycanroc. Even if it's Scarfed, I don't think it kills my Lycanroc. I can double check real quick. Nihilego. Choice Scarfed. Choice Scarfed Grass Knot is 72% max. That would be 114 damage. I think we have, like, 111, so you would need a really solid roll. Let's see. Lycanroc just kills Magmortar with a Accelerock. Solid. That's a big threat to my team gone. Weavile might even just win here, to be honest. He's bringing in Soga. Okay. So my Lycanroc has 119 HP. Okay. So I could play this a couple of ways. I could either A, let this thing take more damage. I would have to be fair, risk, let's see, Sucker Punch. He's going for Sucker Punch this turn. He's going for Sucker Punch. It's the only reason he brought this in. What if I go for Swords Dance? I think that's my safest play. He's going for Knockoff. God damn it. I could have just killed this thing. The same thing happened to my Mach, too. My, Splurge actually went for Knockoff versus me. He's like, oh, you know, your opponent's gonna be smart enough. He's gonna bring Sucker Punch. Clicks Knockoff here. If I clicked a Accelerock and both my Mach and this Lycanroc would have swept. It's fine, because, I mean, Apple's dead. Let's see. A Nidoqueen kills Mega Absol with Poison Point. Okay, so he brings in this. My play is just to click Splintered, Shattered Storms, Shards, or whatever. Okay, so we do actually have to speed this thing. So that's really cool. So we're gonna make our opponent have to edit. I'm gonna have to edit this out too, which is fine. I'll put something over this. I might even just put Bird doing his X gonna give it to you thing, even though this isn't Metagross. I'll get Bird to do something, or at the very least I'll find something inspiration of Bird to put here. Something really funny. I might even just put like a massive plug here to join my Discord. That might be what I do. I might just put a massive plug here. I think that's a solid idea. But you know, this is a really cool animation. It really sucks you guys can't see it. And this actually brought it down to a sash. Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. Going for Power Gem. Ooh. The managed to kill. Okay. Lego. I'm gonna carefully check this. It's Special Attack Horizon. Kills. And we do still have Weavile. Lycanroc. Just with Power Gem. Okay, that's fine. So we do bring in Suicune here, Weavile here guaranteed. Luckily, Weavile was preserved enough. I almost sacked this thing too, but luckily we preserved it enough, and it should live. Yup, perfect. Didn't gain speed. I'm going to go for Knockoff because Knockoff will guarantee kill this thing, and I do not need to worry. He's gonna withdraw. Okay, he's gonna go into Flash. That's fine. I figured he's probably gonna switch out. It's really not a big deal, but I couldn't risk. That's fine though, because whatever I bring in next can handle a non-boosted Suicune and a non-boosted Nihilego, such as Suicune, for example. So Icicle Crash, it's gonna land. This should do a lot of damage, and I should kill myself here. He's gonna go for a Wish, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. I kill myself to Life Orb. Vile dies to Life Orb. Oh yeah, that goes under his skills, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go to Gardevoir here, to be honest, and just go for Subcom line. I beat this thing, guaranteed. Gardevoir is like such a fun mon. I mention this like every week, to be honest. But Gardevoir is such a fun mon to use. I'm 13 and 5 with it, I think, give or take. I just Mega Evolve and click Sub here. Like, he's going for Protect, obviously. My Gardevoir, I want to check some calcs real quick. Versus Florges. So, this thing could potentially break a Sub. If I get up a Calm Mind, though, which I will next turn, obviously. So, if he goes for Protect this turn, I Calm Mind next turn, he can no longer break my Sub. And at +1, I don't actually do a lot of damage to him, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't do a lot. But I do still have a lot of turns set up, obviously. And I probably need like 2 subs. I can almost certainly keep a sub. If I can get to +1, I can keep a sub versus this thing. Unless if it's offensive. It would need to be offensive, because I would get the +1 Spit F. The +1 Spit F means he's doing 21% max. He's gonna go for Moonblast here, god damn it. So wait, he has been... Wish... Moonblast. Part of me wants to click Sub again, but I can't risk the Toxic. I'm gonna go for... I can't risk him going for Moonblast again and just wasting my turns. I gotta go for Calm Mind, then Sub. That's the play. Because I can manage to do that. I'm gonna go for Calm Mind. Please tell me he doesn't go for Toxic here. Can he break my Sub with Suicune, though? Because if he can't, he's gonna go for Moonblast. Okay, thank God. Suicune can also get Sub broken. Okay. He's gonna break my special attack. That's fine. I'll click Sub here. As long as he doesn't crit, we're good. He's gonna get up one more Calm Mind and then beat this. Actually, no, I need to sack this. I need to sack this. He's gonna go for Wish. Okay, that's very good for us, actually. +1 Gardevoir should be able to do a lot to this. +1 SciStrike does fan him out. If he's Spit F, that's even better. Because Spit F would... If he has no Fizz Death, he's getting to a KO. I'm gonna go for one more Calm Mind because he can't break my Sub. Once he crits. As long as he doesn't crit, I SciStrike twice and win. Maybe he protects... maybe he goes for something else. Like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So we're +2 now. Just +2 to a KO. +2 to a KOs. Okay. Subject damage, that's fine. We're +2 defense Spit F. He's doing 16% max, and maybe he can get like 2 really bad rolls. I'm gonna pick SciShock. This is why I should have brought Wish. I should have brought Wish Mono Attack again. It would have been so nice. But sadly I didn't. And we're definitely paying for it. Because our sub is gonna get broken here. I need to sack. Because if I don't have... If I let Suicune take a hit, how much HP does Suicune have? And Lego. +1. So it does like 59% max. Suicune's at full, okay. Even Grass Knot would do 85. So after Hazards, that's a little bit terrifying. So I do need to sack this. I'm hoping he doesn't Calm Hit me. I'm hoping he can tell that he can't tell what I'm doing and just clicks Moonblast. I really need him to just click Moonblast here. Fuck! Do I risk him not having grass? Fuck it, I'm gonna risk him not having grass. Now I need to kill his Florges. I really hope he goes for Protect here. He needs to go for Protect. Come on, come on, come on. Go for Protect. Go for Protect. Go for Protect. There's no way he's gonna go for Protect. If he does, then he hands me the win. Because I click Hyper Voice next turn. Kill him off. Not Hyper Voice, Psyshock. Fuck. Come on, click Protect. Click Protect. Click Protect. Or even just switch an Inhaler. Yes, he clicked Protect! Okay, so this is actually really good for us. This is really good for us, guys. Because now he does kill us off. Okay. Perfect. This could not have been better. Yes. Okay. So this is good. This is good because Nihilego at most does 118 to us. We should have more than that. And our Scald should be doing a fair amount to Florges too. Our Scald should do around... God damn it, that is nothing. I'm gonna click Toxic, then Protect. My leftovers should get me back up enough. He doesn't seem to have Heal Bell. He has Wish, Moonblast, Protect. Good, he clicked Wish. Okay, so my play here is to get up a Calm Mind. Because then I can stall him out. Oh, I don't have a Calm Mind in this spread. That's right, I forgot. I'm gonna click Sub because he's clicking Protect here. Okay, he didn't click Protect, he clicked Moonblast. Or Aromatherapy. If you click Aromatherapy, that's great. He clicked Moonblast, okay. If only I clicked Scald. I mean, it's fine. I can whittle him down really easily. Okay, he's gonna take some nice damage from... That's fine, he's gonna take some nice damage here. Because he did lose his leftovers at least. So... This is not looking good. I need to make sure that my sweeping stays above. I need to make sure it stays above 118. Right now it is currently above 118. As long as it stays above 118, we're good. You will eventually have to switch as well, which is good for us. How much should we do in Nihilego? We don't do much to Nihilego. Holy shit. That does nothing. I think we lose anyway. That's unfortunate. Oh no, he's at 1 HP, so we do still beat it. Okay. I'll click Sub here. This is... Oh, this is really getting to me, not gonna lie. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. I wonder if he knows. Does he know? No, because he wouldn't have clicked Protect there. He would have killed me. He would have let me kill him off. That was his play. Alright, so this Florges... Alright, good. Because no matter what, I Protect here. I get enough HP to live. And then we're good. And this train wreck can be over. I should have clicked Sub, in all honesty, but like it's too risky. It's way... I would say, because you click Moonblast there, that's game. That's finito. So how much HP are we gonna have? 115. Oh, that's... So there is still a roll we might actually lose this game. It's gonna come down to a roll. If he doesn't have Grass Knot, we win. We flat out win, because Thunderbolt, at most, to my speaking, does 106. So please tell me he doesn't have Grass Knot. If he doesn't have Grass Knot, we win. We literally win if he does not have Grass Knot. And if he has Grass Knot, there's a good chance we can still win. Oh, wait. Did I just click protect? Yeah, I just clicked protect. Okay. Quick scroll here. Sludge wave. Yes, we win. We win. Yes. Suicune, you legend. I love you, Suicune. Ah, we're 7-4 now. We're coming back from 0-3 to 7-4. Let's go. Alright, so we got one more week left. This is versus Retrosol, coach of the Kakuna Rattata. Really fun team name, to be honest. I really like his team name. This was a very solid game by Marl. I'm sorry, it seems like I got a lot of DMs during this game, so I'm sorry if you were trying to say that you were sacking or something. Regardless, though, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.